Hello everybody, I'm here and I'm bringing you just a quick little video to let you know what we will be reading next, and that is The Power of the Magdalene. This book is written by Stuart Wilson and Joanna Prentis, or Joanna, I'm not sure how you say it exactly. But in keeping with the theme in talking about the women and learning about the women and hearing from the women in Jesus's life, I thought that this would be a really great book to follow up with Mary's Message to the World, which is what we just finished reading. Now, this is the sequel to the Essenes, Children of the Light, but you certainly do not have to read that or listen to it in order to understand what you are reading in this book. I do have that book, and I actually have read it. It is very good. But I wanted to stay with the theme of talking about some women in Jesus's life. He did have female disciples, and most people know very little about Mary Magdalene. The main things that we are taught, if you're Christian, Catholic, I don't know if about Lutheran. I don't think that Lutherans recognize Mother Mary, so I don't know if they talk about Mary Magdalene, but most of us know two things about her. One, she was a prostitute, and two, she dried Jesus's feet with her hair. But they had a very special relationship, and it is said that Mary Magdalene brought the divine feminine energy to Jesus's divine masculine, making it possible for him to imbue fully his divine Christ consciousness. There is much to be learned about Mary Magdalene and her purpose on earth and her purpose as an ascended master, which is what she is said to be. It is what I believe she is. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this book. It is written in the form of an interview because, very much like Dolores Cannon, Stuart Wilson and Joanna Prentis, they do the same thing that she did. They practice and do past life regression hypnosis. And so in interviewing hundreds and hundreds of people, they came across a few that had some very interesting lives and very interesting tales to share regarding the time of Jesus, whether they were a female disciple themselves and knew Mary Magdalene. We're going to find out. But this is going to talk about Mary Magdalene as well as the female disciples that were completely erased from history, from the Bible. And I'll read you the back because this is just going to give you the best idea of what to expect. This is the story of the Essenes and the female disciples of Yeshua, who were deliberately marginalized and written out of the record. This book focuses on the partnership of Yeshua and Mary Magdalene and culminates in the work of the Crystal Children, who are just now being born. This fascinating story was revealed through the process of past life regression and through the insight of an angelic being called Alariel. This is the inner history of our planet as it has never been told before, a narrative to inspire the spirit and warm the heart. And then it does say this is the long-awaited, compelling sequel of the best-selling book, The Essenes, Children of the Light, and a companion to the soon-to-be-released The Magdalene version. So basically, the Essenes, if you're not familiar with them, were a community of people. There were more than one community of these people who very much kept to themselves. They lived in very small communities. They were very spiritual. They were very full of the knowledge of the universe. And it is said that Jesus spent time with these communities, learning a lot of what he learned prior to becoming Jesus the Christ after his 40-day stay in the desert. So they're a very secretive community, and the Essenes, the Children of Light, is also a very interesting read. Even after death, there were things that this soul did not always feel comfortable coming forward with. Not only until later when he could trust and had another soul that lived in that time and was also an Essene, and they would have conversations together. So if you'd like me to read that one when we are done with this one, I would be happy to do that. But this is the book that we're going to be reading together very soon. So please keep a lookout for it if you are interested in joining me for Power of the Magdalene. Until I see you again, take care of yourselves, take care of those around you, and I love you all so very much. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.